Hello everybody and welcome to episode 9 of Collectors Link News, where we take a look at all the biggest news in the Disney Cars diecast world over the past 2 or 3 weeks, or whenever something big happens. And today we're recording this because something big recently happened about 2 days ago. We had some very nice reveals of a new extended universe, I want to say, series. So we're going to be taking a look at that, and this is the first ever video that I've actually highly edited myself, so it might be a little bit shaky. Hopefully the pictures all line up, and yeah, we're just gonna go with the flow here. First off, we have all the new cars that were revealed in package. We're gonna start it off with stuff that was revealed a little bit longer ago. That is the Ernesto case, which is it's presumably gonna be case K. Which is what usually comes after Case J, which is the one that just came out, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But yeah, Case K apparently is supposed to have Ernesto and Silver Cruz and all those guys. And a few weeks ago, a website called Smith's Toys, it's a UK toy sale website. I believe it might be an actual real-life store as well. They had the 5 new Blue Desert cars that are in that case were leaked on that website, and that is Ernesto, who was the yellow trainee. He had a loose photo, and then he also had a picture of him in package. I believe his expression is a little bit different than some of the other ones, although it's still pretty close to the other ones. Oh yeah, they actually is different. It's actually the same as Shri Rims, or at least super close to it. Also in that case is Silver Danico Cruz Ramirez. She looks really weird as Thailand, and you can see her in package as well. I think that the factory custom actually looks a lot better, but I mean, factory customs technically aren't real die casts. So I guess I'll be getting the real one. There's also Ponchi Wipeout, who hasn't been released for a hot minute. He looks weird as Thailand. He had a weird prototype image on the poster, and his art is there too with the packaging and all that. There's DJ, also hasn't been released for a little bit. One of the tuners you can actually see in this loose photo. He actually has a few differences compared to the original Chinese version. And he is also in package. He'll be the second one released in this year's Tuner series. We still have to wait for Wingo and Boost. And then Snot Rod has already come out and is getting a metallic variant very soon. Finally, from that case, you have Palace Danger Finding Missile. Hasn't been released since, I think it was 2013. He was in a 2-pack with, I believe it was Doug Speedcheck, one of the black Ford Mondeos with the police hat and all that. He was released in a 2-pack back in 2013 and was never released since, and I found it weird that they were re-releasing that version of him. And he also got Thailand-fied, where he has kind of the blurry eyes. But I mean, they used the right artwork, at least, which is good for Mattel. I mean, last case, Case H, they completely botched Sage Vanderspin. They gave him the Rex Reveler artwork, and they also gave him the Rex Reveler name tag. Now, that is it for the those packaged cars. Now we're moving on to Case J, which has been found in Australia, I believe. This case has a few new cars. You have cars, who was there? Oh yeah, the only new car from the case is Metallic Union Jack Ramon. Unfortunate that we don't get any new characters or even new variants, so we only get a metallic variant. Although I do think it looks pretty solid. I don't believe we have an out-of-package view of it yet, but it still looks pretty nice. There's also a Silver Jeff Corvette, hasn't been released since. I don't know if he was on the T-Rock series or not, where they did silvers. I believe he may have been, although I don't really collect the T-Rock series cars. I will eventually when I have most of the other stuff, since they're not high on my priority list. But they don't have a whole lot of releases that were, I mean, they had some silver cars back in 2010, and Silver Jeff was not one of those 2011. Yeah, I was talking about 2011. They did have some silver cars in 2011, and I do not believe that Jeff was one of them. At least he's not on the one of the posters. Hank Halloween Murphy is also in this case. Hasn't been released since 2013. Very nice to see him back, although I believe he was in a few of those 3-packs in like early 2017. Actually, yeah, it was late 2017, I believe. 2018-ish, I don't know, somewhere from 2016 to 2018. I believe he was in some of those packs. There's what's his name? Dirksen D'Agostino, the Cars 1 Trunk Fresh racer, also getting a re-release as a Thailand variant, and he actually looks really nice. Astro Smokey has already gotten him and looked at him, and his artwork looks so good. I'm glad they reused the one from the 2017, what was it, like, I forgot what the name of that line was. It was like something along the lines of movie moments or something. They just reused it from the, the old, what are they called, the 2-packs, what they used to call the 2-packs. They just kind of reused that. There's, I believe there's maybe like one more new car in that case. I know I don't know. I do have a picture of that full case, so if there is something I missed, I'll just put that on screen right now. I'll just put that on there anyways. I don't believe that I missed anything. There's only a few notable new things. But yeah, that's it for the nuke reveals and package. Now we move into the loose stuff. Now, if we do remember, a few weeks back, there was a few months ago, Get Me Collectibles sent out an email saying that he has some new stuff. That included the movie mashups, which are apparently supposed to be coming out within the next few weeks. Unfortunately, there's nothing new, although we are getting a re-release of Ham. Wait, are we? He's on the packaging, I think. But, I mean, I've got a very, very damaged Ham, so if they are re-releasing Ham, and it doesn't look too bad as a Thailand variant, or wherever they're making it, either Thailand or Vietnam, I might consider picking that up. There's like Mike Wazowski, all those guys being released in the movie mashups line. There's also the color changers. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the color changers. Were the color changers before or after my latest video? There are some color changers as well, which I can put those on screen. They look very, very nice. That's H.J. Hollis's artwork, and I'm just going to assume that he's probably going to get released sometime in the next few months, either late 2020 or the early 2021 mainline. Maybe it's 2-pack. And they are doing some new 11-packs with some new packaging. So maybe that's a hint at the new packaging that we'll see for 2021 if they change it, and I hope they do. Blue Desert is a little bit weird, but I mean, it works. And there's also the Endurance Racers, which we didn't know of at the time. They were just listed as the Next Gen series. I was thinking, oh, maybe this is going to be a line like rated the RSC line. They have all the all the Next Gens. They just have like maybe re-releases of like Danny Swervez, Tim Treadless, and then they'd have like one new car like Vinyl Toupee. I mean, that's what I was hoping it would be. Unfortunately, that's not what we got, although it's debatable if it's better or not than what we're thinking it could be. It would be really awesome to get those new Next Gens. However, there's also some really cool things about the actual Endurance Racers, which were just revealed a few days ago. Trunk Rush Green 34 and Sensei Luminous. Trunk Rush Green is very good at finding the UPCs, and he also works with Sensei to kind of, scan them in and look if there's anything new. And while they were scanning them, they just randomly, out of the blue, found the pictures for the Endurance Racers, which were not there last time that they were scanned. You can see McQueen is actually the Cars 2 variant, and he has like some orange highlights, and it looks very, very good. which, I mean, it's weird, but it also looks good. I'm assuming that they used the Cars 2 McQueen just to kind of make him look more like next-genified, if you know what I mean. It doesn't look too awful, but still a bit weird. The weirdest one, in my opinion, has to be Jackson Storm. He has like orange accents, which he has orange accents, which is not good looking in my opinion. It looks really weird with the dark blue and the orange. It looks really good on McQueen since red and orange go together really well, but dark blue and bright orange do not go together at all. And in my opinion, Jackson Storm is my least favorite out of those, although he still does look pretty nice. Next up, you have Chase Racelot, looking very, very nice. And apparently, these things actually change color when you view them in the light differently, so that is really interesting. Hopefully, it'll show up on camera so you can like take some really cool pictures of them. Maybe you can get like half and half. That would be really awesome. Chase Racelot, and there's a lot of them just look super metallic, which I think is interesting. There's super metallic cars with a few slight decal changes. Next up, there's JD McPillar, the toe cap next gen, who has been released in like 3 separate multi-packs, and now he's getting an endurance racer. By the way, endurance racers are not actually XRS. They have RS on them, but I believe that either stands for Racing Series or Rusty Speedway, which is apparently where the 24-hour race is taking place, according to the Walmart description. Jaden McPillar also looks really nice. You have Ed Trunken, who doesn't look too metallic. It just looks kind of like a grayish blue. I think that he looks very, very nice. Yeah, it just looks really nice with the, it's just a simple Ed Trunken with a few slight decal changes. I mean, not the most exciting thing. Hopefully, all the endurance racers actually do end up looking metallic. But we can only hope. And then last but not least, we have Rich Mixon. I still cannot believe that they named a car after a president who almost got impeached. But he looks really nice as a metallic diecast, and the pink just really pops. And as I said, hopefully they do release them as, what are they called? Metallic cars. Still, they look really nice, even though they're just slight changes. But I'll still be picking them up, even though hopefully there'll be like $4 the normal price. I'll probably be $5, and we actually haven't seen the packaging for them yet. So who knows? Maybe the packaging will look really cool. Although we can only hope. They're apparently supposed to be released on like a few days ago, but that was actually like when the pictures were revealed. So maybe they'll be soon. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys tomorrow for the Dream Diecast line. Hopefully I can actually get the editing done well on that one. And yeah, I'll see you later. Goodbye.